The Vancouver Titans and Seoul Dynasty also faced off earlier in a rematch of our Stage 1 playoff semifinals. Today, Seoul tried a different lineup, but at the end of the day, pretty similar results. This time, it's a 3-1. Remember, at the half, it was all Titans. And let's talk about this squad because they are undefeated, an 11 streak coming into today, and they haven't switched up their comp at all, guys. They're still running 3-3s.
I honestly wonder what does it take for them to actually go away from that. The only times we really see them straying away from that 3-3 composition is when they're trying to be cute and fancy. It's when they already have the game in the back and then they're just like, yeah, let's have some fun. That's kind of where we see them really like seriously switching. But other than that, like they just seem to roll over every team at the moment.
Monty made a good point in his cast today about this match. He said he was playing devil's advocate to my point, saying how Seoul, they've already fielded their normal roster against Vancouver. They got rolled. Why not try this this secondary squad that they actually have in their back pocket, see if it produces some different results? It didn't, but I can recognize that there is possibly some reasoning there to running this this line.
Were there keys to this Seoul lineup today that you would like to see in the future again for this team? Because they're in the top half of the league. They're definitely not out of the running for Stage 2 contention again. So what can Seoul learn from today's match?
Well, I think they're in a very interesting and unique position, the Seoul Dynasty, because they have these two rosters, and they don't really like to blend them too much. They'll either run, Marvel, Toby, Fitz, or they'll run Fisher, Jexa, Fleta. But perhaps just this will be an experimental process whereby they try and pick out the best pieces of each. Now, I've actually been a fairly big advocate of Marvel throughout the time where we've been thinking about the Seoul Dynasty this season. He's not bad. He's no Fissure, for sure, but he's not bad, and it allows you to play a different style where you don't have to put all your resources into your main tank. So the way that Seoul were playing very recently, when they played against the Gladiators, and, Fissure was there playing against his former team, all of the resources were into him. Seoul kind of play differently, a bit more of a balanced approach when they have these guys in, and I don't think it's a bad look for them, but it's still not good enough.